Alright folks, so what we're going to look at today is orbital notation, another way to look at how electrons are placed around atoms. This adds another layer of information that's going to become apparent when we look at bonding. What's going on, where are we sharing electrons, where are they being placed in. And as the name suggests, orbital notation deals with what orbitals electrons are found in. Now, if you go back to some of the rules, we looked at an s sublevel has one orbital, a p sublevel has three orbitals, and a d sublevel has five orbitals, and an f sublevel has 7 orbitals. Now, when we do these electron configurations, it's important that we draw these orbitals out, and we have three ways to draw them. One orbital can be drawn as a box, a circle, or a line. So for an s orbital, it would just look like one box, one circle, or one line. A p orbital would look like three boxes conjoined, three circles right next to each other, or three lines really close to each other. And like and the D would look just like this, except using 5 of these boxes. I prefer lines or boxes. It's for consistency. I'm going to continue to use boxes as opposed to switching it up to circles or lines, but either of these are fine. And an F orbital looks like 7 boxes. Let's see, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, now one of the rules that we learned earlier in the notes was orbitals can hold at most 2 electrons, and that explains why an s sublevel can fit 2, p sublevel can fit 6, d sublevel can fit 10, and an f sublevel can fit 16. When we place these electrons in our orbitals, we're going to show the electrons as arrows. One of the rules that we learned dealt with if there's more than one electron in an orbital, it has to have opposite spin. So the way we show orbitals being filled is with arrows. So we'll have an up arrow and a down arrow. This represents electrons with opposite spin. I frequently, because as we've said before, chemists are lazy, I'll draw my arrows like this, so little half arrows. That means the same as as these 2 boxes here. So if you see me draw a half arrow, that's just saving a little bit of time as to putting the full arrowhead on there. Alright, so this is an introduction to orbitals. The next video we'll look at how we write an orbital notation using this info.